A wise man knows that obedience is better than sacrifice, and a good son never shows his father's nakedness. And in this context, Jalang'o decided to cut the hand that feeds him. The ODM rebel MPs led by Jalang'o have proven their disloyalty and arrogance to the ODM party. Even after the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga threatened for their ousting, yesterday again they met the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. It is now like they have decided kama mbaya mbaya.
Bunge ndiyo inatengeneza bajeti ya miradi zote ya maendeleo. Iwe ni ya maji, iwe ni ya stima, iwe ni ya chakula, iwe ni barabara, yote inatengenezwa na bunge. Kwa hivyo sisi tumesema kama wewe umeona inakuwashawasha unataka kwenda usuguliwe, kwenda tu. Ni afadhali tubaki wachache ambayo wako na msimamo kuliko tuko na watu ambao ni malaya na kaa pande hii. Tutaka kwenda pande ngambo ile, kwenda kabisa. Kwenda kabisa. Kwenda kabisa. Mbali sisi tuko na wananchi. Tunasema wale ambao wako pande hii na wananchi. Ukitaka kwenda pande ile, sisi hatuna haja na wewe. Kwa hivyo wale wabunge ambao wanajaribu wanaenda kule na wanasema, "Oh, nimeenda kwa niaba ya watu wangu nitafute maendeleo," hiyo ni takataka. Umeelewana vizuri?
And in this episode, I'll just like us to dissect into the possible political ramifications that may come along with them working with President Ruto, not forgetting that President Ruto could be using them to vindictively finish the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga politically. But before we concretize into that, in case if you're watching me for the very first time, kindly just consider hitting on the subscribe button. If you've been watching my videos and you have not subscribed, kindly just consider hitting on the subscribe button. And more so, if you're watching me from a different platform, either Telegram, TikTok or Facebook, kindly just head on over to YouTube, search for Mohamed Sudi. I'll be the first right person to pop up. If matters socio-economic and political matters are your great areas of concerns, kindly just consider hitting on the subscribe button so that each and every time that I upload a new video, it will automatically reflect on your notification panel. And by so doing, you'll simply be supporting my content. Jalang'o has been trying to vindicate himself from the mess that he did in all social media platforms, just trying to prove that he'd gone to State House purposely for development agendas. Politics aside, we all know that development is equally good. But how does he convince us that the government shall leave away all the 210 constituencies in Kenya and instead take more advanced education to Lang'ata, when the constitution contemplates that there should be equal education standards and status countrywide? That is already a proof that Jalang'o is lying to his party leader Raila Amolo Odinga. And from such leadership wrangles in ODM, I kid you not, President Ruto is reaping big politically, simply because the more MPs decamp to his team, to whom were affiliated to Azimio, the more he is able to consolidate his support base. And if the trajectory remains the same all the way to 2027, then I strongly feel President Ruto shall remain unopposed in the next general election, simply because the more they decamp to his team, the more he expands on his support base. And the more the support base expands, the more votes he gains. On the other side, Raila will remain unpopular and isolated. Essentially, now that the rebel MPs have chosen to work with President Ruto, they should also be made to understand that choices have consequences. Now that they have chosen to go against the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga is equivalently to they have chosen to walk towards their political deathbed. Because in Kenya, we never vote on the basis of the good work that you've done during your tenure, but instead we vote on the basis of party affiliation. They should stop spreading the malicious conspiracy theories of fooling Kenyans that they were going to State House for development agendas, simply because the Constitution now contemplates that each and every part of Kenya is entitled to equitable development. So whether they go to State House or not, then development has to reach in each and every region of Kenya. This reminds me of Raphael Tuju during his time. Immediately when he defied working with the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, then he was immediately chased like a dog. So Jalang'o and his team should neither think that they are more special. And if I can just bring this to your attention, in the animal kingdom, when the alpha male lion is old and out of strategy to an extent that it can no longer protect its pride, the young male lions take over the pride and its female, sire more cubs, and the cycle continues. And that could be exactly what the rebel MPs are planning to do. But honestly, that is all I had for today. As I end this, kindly feel free to drop your comments in the comment section and I'll give them a right of reply. And as I end this, kindly don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, kindly just consider hitting on the subscribe button if you've not. Thank you, and may God bless you.